L.O.V.Empowerment podcast. We are broadcasting live from Playground Studios in DC. I am Kiviana.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Danielle.
And I'm Patrice. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at L.O.V.Empowerment. And today's topic, it's been a lot going around on social media where people have been posting pictures of men, very beautiful men, attractive men, but they have some, flaws or unsatisfactory traits. So we posted it on our Instagram page and we got some feedback. We put, which one would you choose? Would you choose like a player guy? Would you choose the one who's a good guy, but he's like faking it until he makes it? Would you choose an inconsistent guy? The guy with no initiative who just want to stay in the house all day? The insecure one who call you 50 times a day when you out? Or the one who's just emotionally draining? So we got some feedback. Let's see. Paintbrush Bree, she says she would choose none of them. None. And then I asked her, do you think these guys are a representation of the guys that are available to us women out there now? And she said, yep. So what do you guys think?
I don't think so. I think you can find a man that falls somewhere in between. I think that all men have a few of these characteristics, but it's just the amount of it that builds it up. Like 100% of a man is made of like 10% of insecurity. A little bit of sprinkled of that crazy. What was the one you said about?
The insecure one.
And the one before that.
Inconsistent,
lazy. They all have these traits. They all have these qualities, but it's the woman that they're with that pulls certain ones out of them, is what I think.
Mm-hmm. So, Danny, what did some men say?
Let's see. Some of the men said... Blade Axel, he said, at L.O.V.Empowerment, I'd say yes and no. Yes, because it takes a while for guys to give into love thing. How do you feel about that? But once we do and something ends, it's harder. No, because we find few women to occupy our time, and we're over that shit.
Sounds like a man. So, like Patrice said, on our Instagram, you guys could poll in our daily discussions, check it out, add, comment, share with your friends. So today our topic is, does friends with benefits or a situationship really work? And we'll also be talking about, can men really be friends without lines being crossed? So, I think friends with benefits last for like a month or so, because both y'all enjoying the, having sex and like not having the relationship, not having to go out and having the drama. But in the end, somebody's bound to catch feelings when your phone is ringing in between that time and you're like, wait, who's calling you? Or if a man pops up on your phone, they're like, who is that? I feel like that insecurity piece jumps in. I see your face, Patrice.
I just feel like if you my friend with benefits, why you worried about who on my phone? Like, you came here to do a job, do it, and then that's it. That's all you here for.
Savage.
That's it. It's established. You my friend with benefits.
Job
that's
done.
it.
But that, to Michelle's point, why it doesn't last. Because, come on now, after a while, you still getting it. After a while, you're going to want that to yourself, especially if you haven't found anyone else that's consistently yours. Yeah. Then you got consistent dick. You're going to be like, hey, come on now, what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
Like, let's make this a relationship. But that only works when both are ready for that.
Exactly.
So if you just tangling and having fun and you good with it, but then he out here and he ready to settle down, that's when things go wrong.
But who do you think really is gonna be ready to settle down first, the man or the woman?
The woman.
The man, I
wait.
think, won't admit, but they start, oh, who's calling you? Oh, what you're doing? Oh, where you at? Hold on. Why are you concerned if you're just a friend?
Yeah. Them cap locks texts come in. You be like, wait,
What?
where you at? 5 o'clock in the morning. Where I'm at, who I'm with. Hold up now.
Or that I'm
Right.
about to come over when I'm like, nah,
Right,
you can't.
right,
What
nah.
you mean I can't?
Exactly.
I should be able to say that to you. No, you can't. You can't come over right now.
But that's when feelings start
get
coming.
their
when you
feelings.
get
Yeah,
it.
Why
and that's
can't I
true.
come?
That's true.
But they won't say that, hey, I'm really feeling you. I want this to be personal. Let's make it commitment. Let's make this happen. No, it's just like, okay, I understand we're friends with benefits. However, you're mine. Claiming territory. I don't know how I feel about that.
It happens also often, though.
yeah, I know it happens. I don't
It's
know, but I
like-
guess I am a little savage. Then I am gonna be like, nope, on to the next.
But men think that women always catch feelings first. But if both of them like doing the do, like being amazing in sex, and the woman is taking care of him, and still thinking it's just like, oh, all right, you can go now. Next, come in. Then they like, wait a minute.
Right.
Wait,
I
don't
just
come in right
left,
away. But
And then
wait, we
like,
gotta
wait,
wait.
I'm leaving, and then somebody else coming in. Like,
What's happening?
What's happening? What is this? So it's like I think it definitely draws confusion
Yeah,
for
it
both
does.
parties.
But I also feel like the party that's winning is the man. Because if we're friends with benefits and I'm having sex with you 9 times out of 10, you still there. You're going to eat. You're in my place because I'm definitely probably not coming to your house. You're going to come to mine because I want it at my place. So now you laying your ass up in my bed that you ain't giving me no money for shit in here.
Preach.
And I'm providing you with some snacks because your ass going to be hungry afterwards.
After you put in that
So who
work.
winning? Who winning? Then after a while, we can be like, nah, this shit ain't where it's at.
Right.
Like, you ain't about to be coming in my house, dick good or not, eating my food, laying in my bed, and not contributing. So now we
Right.
have expectations for this man that's not
Yeah, that's
ours. So then it goes to us. We're the ones like, nah, he ain't here. We having sex every day. You're supposed to do these things.
True.
We get
forget?
resentful. Like, take my trash out.
Oh
and
my
leave.
God.
Right. Did you forget we were
not
friends
walk
with
past that
benefits?
trash can?
Did you not just see the full trash?
And then
Not
that's
just
when
drink the last of the juice.
Right.
Don't
You're
let
not
unless you
gonna
have
put
kids.
any
Don't leave
now.
a little
Just drink
swig
my
in
baby's
there and put it
juice.
back.
who ate my baby hot dogs? But that's when they need to hit us with, oh, we friends with benefits, right? And we gonna be looking salty.
And we gonna be
as
salty.
shit.
We gonna not call no
Most
text for a
definitely.
while.
Most definitely.
So
Oh, okay.
who's catching feelings first? Back to Michelle's point, the woman, because we set these expectations for these men. After telling them that we don't want anything, just the dick, but we know that what comes with the dick comes with all of these other
Right.
things
Emotions,
that we
feelings,
claim we don't
expectations.
want, or
That's
we
true.
claim we big girls and we ain't
I
gonna
agree
catch
to
feelings.
disagree.
What you thinking, Danny?
Let me hear you disagree.
I agree to disagree because one, I'm a woman who can emotionally detach themselves very quickly. Thank you so much for your services. All right, bye. No, you did a great job. We'll schedule another appointment. Okay. So it's just, yeah, you might do a little extra, cater to them, but you want that nigga to come back, right? So,
So you gotta do
however,
that
you're
little bit
going to do
extra.
what you need to do. Let that nigga come back, put that work in. Thank you, because that service was good. Okay.
He should be wanting us to come back too. He should be
That's
saying,
true.
yes, that service is good. So what are you doing for me to come back?
Right.
Take
Right,
that damn
right.
trash out.
I mean, it's a touchy situation. Period. Friends with benefits, because you never know how it's going to end. You never know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's for some people, it's not for others.
Do you feel like friends with benefits always get more serious than less? It's stated that we're friends in the beginning. However, one or the other always catches some type of feelings.
Yeah.
Or
I mean-
they like don't talk at all and they
Yeah.
just break it off.
I just feel like the friends part is where it gets tricky too. Like if you my friend, it's because I like being with you. We got something in common, so it's something that attracted me to you. Period. So it's kind of already the attraction is there. So if you just then you add the sex on and you hitting it all the right spots,
It's magic.
then it's like, damn, I want to spend more time with you.
Right.
What we doing tomorrow?
True. Facts.
So I think that's where it get all tricky. If it's like a one night stand, you're like, oh, let me just keep his number. Or maybe he ugly, but he got some good dangling. And you're like, I can't never see myself being with him, but he know how to eat
Get
this
it.
cooch though. Then I feel like women gonna be like, nah, I wouldn't be with him. But then that's when a man probably gonna be like, nah, I'm trying to be with you. And then you got hurt his feelings and be like, nah.
Thank you.
But you know, when you do that though, when you hurt a man's feelings, they shut down for life. They don't open up ever again.
Then you just add that to your experience.
So can friends with benefits be friends after?
I think so.
Hell no.
No, I don't think so. We on the same page.
Wait.
Like,
I definitely
so
think
Michelle,
so.
I'm your husband. Danny, your friend that was with benefits. She still come around. And you telling me you was fucking her for years. I'm like, yeah, that's your friend? Fuck no. If you fucked her, you
gotta
fucked
let it
her.
go.
Every time they around, you
That's
always like,
true.
where y'all going? Oh, I'm
What?
going
When you
too.
stepping off?
That's
Oh,
true.
Where you going? Oh, where was y'all both at? She was that way. Where y'all go?
Oh.
Y'all was there
Yeah.
for 3 seconds too long.
Or
Yeah.
you gonna be
Okay,
in the
so like
corner
I feel like in a
just
marriage, you kind of like shy away from your male friends when you get married, right? As a female,
True.
we get rid of our male friends, and
But
same
not
like
just in
men.
a marriage. When you're committed to seriously dating someone, even before you get to those steps, you start to drop those extra baggage that you know you're.
Once it start getting serious, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can still be friends with that person.
So you
What,
can
just
still be
check in and
fucking
say,
him.
hey, I'm just
Hey,
making sure
how
you
you
okay.
doing? How are you and your
But that's not a
person you
friend. That's an
dating with?
associate. I'm just making sure you alive.
But if this your friend with benefits, you all were only friends for sex. What are you checking on him for? Any
Okay,
other
wait.
time when you hit him up, you
A
wanted
friend,
it.
so a friend with benefit and a friend that you had sex with, you calling that two different things or the
I
same
call
thing?
it the same.
Okay,
if I'm
so
your
if a
friend and you
friend-
fucking me, we friends with benefits.
So if a friend, like a friend,
like, what else is it?
wait,
'Cause-
you had a friend, right? And then you had sex with them, and then y'all still friends with benefits. Okay, after y'all stop this friends with benefits situation, you can still be friends.
Because you have to
Yes,
have
you
some kind of
can.
connection
Yo,
in
you
order
can
to
still be
have
friends.
that benefits in the first
I
place.
don't.
My
So
man
it has
better
to be
not
a
have
friend first.
that
I
he
ain't with
fucked.
that either.
Okay,
I'm not with that. If, like you said, if you single and you want and you like, all right, we
Yeah.
stopping this, and y'all continue to chit chat and talk or whatever, but we don't add the sex part. Okay, cool. But when that dude come along, who you like, nah, this is who I want to be with, that friend with benefits gotta go.
But what if that friend respects that? What if both parties respect
Nah, it's
No.
always think men are competitive. It's always gonna be like, what the fuck? Why she want to be with him? Why she can't be with me? What he got that I don't got?
But
But
the
if
same
it's
with women.
established
Women gonna
that
be
you're
the
just
same
a
thing.
Yeah,
friend,
exactly.
but women are the same. Yeah.
But-
You will have to keep that a secret, and I know that's not a good way to start a relationship.
at
No,
all.
because then
That has to
it
be a
makes
secret.
more reason. I think you should be more open about it because if you keep it a secret, then they're like, "Oh, why are you keeping a secret?
Why
Oh,
you
are you
lying?"
still fucking this nigga?" I'm like, what's the problem? Like,
He just
you
gotta
know?
go.
I
That's it. He just, I'm sorry. It's been fun. He just gotta go.
feel like that's an opportunity for him to catch you vulnerable. Like, no relationship is perfect. So if my relationship isn't perfect and me and my husband or boyfriend is at a rocky point and I go to my quote unquote friend
True.
and he's comforting me, he already know my weaknesses. He already
he
know
start rubbing
what
that
I
thigh,
need
girl.
to build me up.
Rubbing that
so
thigh.
now
But
you know.
But you shouldn't even be in the same like.
But that's my
That's your
friend, right?
friend.
That's
That's
my
your
friend,
friend,
right?
but you shouldn't even like be in a point where he can.
So he
grab
not your
leg.
friend.
My
That's not
friend.
your. No.
That's like me going to Kiwiana.
So
If I'm sad and I lay my head on your
I'm
shoulder.
gonna give her a hug.
She ain't about to rub your leg.
Right.
Okay. At the end of the
girl.
day, if it's a
I might have gave her a quick little.
at the end of the day, if it's
What
a
you trying
fucking
to say?
friend
I'm not
and
fucking
you haven't seen him for a while, you don't think he gonna rub on a little leg,
No.
Especially
get a
at your
little
most
rub,
vulnerable
do
No.
moment.
If you
Yeah.
Michelle, you're in
You're like,
denial.
"Ooh,
I am
it's
not in
been a
denial.
while.
How you know
looking
I'm
kinda
not running
sexy
from
there."
experience, huh?
But you
Oh,
still can be in denial from your experience. So what?
From my experience, no, you can still be friends.
Okay.
And we ain't fucking.
Agree to disagree. That's it.
Yes. No. Yeah. I must say, any friend with benefits have got clean cut. Bye bye.
Nigga, you cut people off like it's you driving in traffic. So you can't say.
Checking up the deuces. Thank you for your services.
Yeah.
Again, it was a pleasure.
I get that. I'm kind of like that too, but
Thank you so much.
I get it.
Bam. Thank you, sir.
I don't know. Okay, so I can honestly say when like I tell guys like, oh yeah, I have a friend, like male friends, they're my best friend. Oh, did you guys have sex? Yeah. Y'all still friends? Yeah.
that's the reaction
Y'all
you're
still
gonna
have
get.
sex? No, this is my friend. Like this is my best friend.
So
Oh,
if
that's
your
okay?
dude came and said that, oh, this is over here, this Tisha, that's my best friend, but we had sex, you're gonna be like, okay, cool, hey Tisha.
I'm gonna be like, hey Tisha. But I also have to be like, confident in myself and what I'm doing with my man, and I have to trust him. If I don't want to be in a relationship with him and I'm like, oh, where you going with Tisha? Oh, you and Tisha about to be in the house by yourselves, then I don't trust him. Then I don't need to be in that relationship, period. And the same with the man. If you don't trust me, then what's the purpose? If you question it every time,
preach,
best friend
snap,
call,
snap.
this, like, let's just back away.
That goes back to communication and trust, like all in the
Yeah.
same. If you have
I don't
clean
know either,
communication,
Kiana. We on the
right
same
up
page,
front,
honey.
like
I just
guess
don't
it
want that
could
drama in
happen.
my life.
I just haven't had to.
I don't want to be stressed. That's gonna stress me out.
I'm not even an insecure person. It's just I'm always gonna be wondering, like, what is this bitch doing? Like, not even if I can trust my man, but do I trust her? I don't know her.
Yeah.
Or, vice versa. So it's like, what is your intentions? What you plan to do? Why you hanging around? What's the point? You know he with somebody. So what are you doing here?
I mean, that's kind of true. When I was living in Texas, my friend's mom.
She just had to say it like that.
My friend's mom was dating someone, and the church lady was coming by all the time, giving her some wine, leaving it at the door. Girl, oh, hey, how you doing? Just to get close with the man, and he left her for the girl.
I'd have cut her the hell.
What? And she did.
That's what I'm saying.
And she did. She
You know,
all
us
of
women,
that.
we can be conniving and
I mean,
scandalous.
took over. They both started going to the church. She had to stop going to the church. Like, oh, well, what you do now?
But then also my thing is, once you're my man, what do you need another friend for? I'm your best friend. I'm your lover.
I'm your only
what
friend.
the hell you talking to her about that you can't come home and talk to me about?
That's true.
Because that's a problem too. Because you shouldn't be going to talk to no other woman about
what need is she
anything
fulfilling in your life?
that I can't?
Exactly.
So hold on. So wait. So this man and this woman can be friends from like 12 years old, right? And then y'all get married or y'all get in a relationship. So he's supposed to just cut this person off that he's been best friends with forever?
Yes.
But what I like Kiviana said, what was she providing you that I'm not providing?
That's
I wasn't
true.
in your
too.
life
She-
Because
was she
I
cooking
should be
for
your
you?
confidant.
Yeah,
I
what
should
is
be
she
the one you
doing?
can confide in.
You talking to
everything.
her about me?
Okay, so let's flip it, right?
Nah.
That ain't about to
What if
happen.
two women are dating, right?
Uh-huh.
And a woman's been her best friend for however long. Is she supposed to cut her best friend off because she thinking she fucking her best friend?
She could be. The way things going on now.
But that's if she
still.
admitted that she has before and they had a sexual relationship, not just one time, but like a continuous sexual
you think she's
relationship,
supposed to
I
cut
would
her
be
off
the
too?
same way. Like, yeah, nah.
That's not insecurities. I just
It's
feel
not.
like it's a comfortable place
It's
for once
protection.
someone has been with another person. It's just comfortable to easily slide back. So why not just cut it off clean? Because it caused, like, stressing me out, like Kiviana said. Like, that's a lot to be dealing with. If you're going to have, he's not going to be that close, but he's looking at you, getting that you getting that
She might be
feeling.
looking at
Like, hi, friend. Okay, no. It ain't going down like that. But then you start feeling some type of way. Maybe you can confide in him in something you can't confide in your own man, or vice versa. Again, that goes back to Kiviana. Hold on. You got to be able to tell me everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I told my man everything, and
So what? Let
So
me
what
ask
is
you
he
this
doing
question,
for you?
Michelle. What are you doing with
Yeah.
this friend? So you're in a committed relationship. You still have this best friend. What are you talking to your best friend about?
everything I talk to my man about, but something
But so how do you?
But are you
cross
talking
the
about your
line?
man to this friend?
I don't know.
So then you're not talking to him about Then how are you crossing the line? Like, what purpose is he serving if you're telling him the same thing you're telling your man?
Here's my friend. My man may have a different.
So you need another
View,
man
opinion?
to
a different
validate what your
opinion,
man.
a
Okay.
different view, and I'm not trying to violate shit. Like, he's my man. Anything he says, all right, baby, you did a good job. I'm proud of you.
That's
But
adding
then
more
I want to
stress
ask
to
him
you
a
too.
question.
Because if you asking your ex-friend with benefits, and then you asking your man, they give you two different answers, then you're like, oh, who should I choose? What should I listen to? Should I listen to him or them and them?
Not at all. It's just my own opinion. I'm gonna take my own opinion. I just like to hear different views.
So you just got extra weight for nothing.
Yeah, it's just conversation.
She just want to keep it on the back burner, just
in
in
case
case
it
it don't
don't
work out with the man.
Michelle, just
So
always
she
gotta
can
keep
say,
one
"Oh."
hanger. I'm not hating on my man until I know for sure. And then still, I got a maybe
Oh,
man.
y'all telling my secrets now, okay? Dang.
Just in case
Secrets.
I don't make it home tonight.
I'm with that friend with benefits.
So y'all think that women and men can't be friends then, without crossing the line?
No, I
Without
have,
even being in a
No.
let me tell
relationship.
you.
I can speak for myself.
I was going to do
I
the
was-
same.
I can only speak
thing.
for myself.
Me too.
It depends. Like it depends on who it is. I know me. People say I'm a natural flirt, so I may say something in a tone that I don't intentionally say in a tone, but it's because if I'm looking at you and I think you kind of fly, I may turn that woman back on and be like, oh, hey. And I don't mean to.
doing?
And then Ron be like, what the fuck?
How
Who
you
the fuck
doing?
is this nigga? Like, not even that. If I'm at the McDonald's drive-through window, I'm like, oh, thank
my
you.
Like,
And he like,
get that
what the
bag
fuck?
back.
You
Let's go.
flirt with the nigga that work at McDonald's? I'm like, I don't mean to. It's just.
I'm just saying thank you.
So I know for me personally, like if I think you cute and we supposed to be friends, I don't know. I don't know. That's just me though. You know, everybody different.
All right, Kiviana.
Kiviana.
No. I'm
No?
just gonna say no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say no. Like,
Don't even put myself in that
plead the fifth.
situation. I'm not
just
even gonna put
gonna
myself
say
there.
no.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know.
No,
I love my man to death, but sometimes
No,
I'm a
you're
weak.
not in a relationship. Think about yourself not
if
in a
I'm not?
relationship. And can a man and a woman be friends?
If I'm not in
I-
a relationship,
yeah.
I can have male friends, but we cannot be friends with benefits. That's a difference. If you're my friend, that's like we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
We're friends. But once you add sex into the equation, you're
different.
adding in different things. That's a
Then I
whole
would
nother
consider you
level.
a really friend. Like you a
We're not
different type
friends,
of
we're
friend.
fuck
You in a
buddies.
different category.
That's
now.
it. We're not even friends. We're
Yeah.
fuck
Okay.
buddies. I'm
All
just
right,
fucking
so
you.
so now you have a male friend that you haven't had sex with, and you're in a committed relationship, or you're in a marriage. You can still have that friend.
Yes.
And your man can still have that female friend. That's okay.
So I have my best friend from like middle school, high school, grade school, whatever. And he's a guy, totally married. He always used to tell me all the girls he dated. I get to meet them. They might not have liked me, but it's all good. I ain't care. Anywho, but you know, we're still very, very close. He's married. I talk to the wife. I talk to him. We've never had any type of interaction sexually, but he's a really good friend. I still call, check on him occasionally, not every day, but occasionally.
not
and let
everyday
me freeze you
friend.
there.
So
You-
whether I was in a relationship or not, I would still keep him as a friend.
But you don't talk to him every day. You respect your boundaries. You're not over. So I think it depends
Depends
on
on
the
your
boundaries that
respect
you
level.
choose to cross.
I'm not
like you're
calling
not calling
at 10
him.
and 11, 12
Yeah.
o'clock
And when
at
you do
night.
text,
Yeah.
and not to put words in your mouth, it's just something like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like this is
Right.
an update, like you would do with a distance cousin.
Yeah.
Right, right.
So now you're distant friends, but you're still friends. So now you just became associates.
Yeah, it's associate.
No, because it's kind of like, you don't have to. I lived in Texas, and Shell lived here,
Texas.
and she kept up with me all the time. So she always knew where I was, whether it's female or male. She always knew. However, he's the same. I don't have to speak to her every day for us to rekindle that relationship. It's just like talking like we've never lost
Yeah.
a step.
Yeah.
So when we do talk again, we're telling everything what's going
like
on.
the
Was
update.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. But you're not calling him. Let me tell you about this. This happened in my relationship, and da 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 da. It's just more like, hey, I'm still breathing. I'm here. This is the update. I got kids. I got married. How are you?
It's a
I don't
it's a
know,
limit.
because we kind of could talk about the relationship thing with boundaries. You know, you would give me helpful advice. Again, you're kind of like a brother. You're kind of a really good friend. So if you give me welcome advice, I can talk to you and your wife about it.
See, you're
So-
including his wife, so
Yeah,
that's,
that's
the
the
part
point.
that's making it more
Y'all
family.
basically
like, we're
all
friends. Me, you,
friends.
and your
Yes,
wife. We're
we're
all
friends.
It's not just you and
You and-
him.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
key thing that you're saying. So it's not that you're calling him and talking about this. You're calling him and his wife.
Right.
I
right.
respect that because that clearly states like,
That's a
hey,
difference.
Your,
got good
your
intentions for a
husband
different relationship,
and me were
basically.
like sisters and brothers.
Right.
So now you're my sister, so we're all glued in.
Exactly.
So that's different.
That's not for
I
everybody.
agree with that. It's not like,
That's a mature
hey,
friendship.
I'm just calling your husband. I'm not talking.
But that is where males can be friends without benefits that are still friends.
I agree.
And my
Without
parents,
crossing the line.
they
I
do the
agree.
same thing. I mean, Mommy, you might want to watch that little church lady over there. She's
Mm-hmm.
hugging on Daddy a little too tight. But, you know, it's just they still can have relationships outside of their marriage if you build that trust. This goes back to the communication. It goes back to the trust. Like, if you have open communication and you trust your partner, yeah, you can have friends of the opposite sex.
if
If
it's
that friend,
included,
yeah, you're
both
included.
parties.
Right.
Because like I consider my husband friends my friends, and I feel like I can call his friend and talk to him, but he's our friend, even though he was my husband's friend first.
Right.
You know, and he makes it feel that way too. So it's like now we're all family, we're all friends.
Right. Right.
But it's not just no one off. Like I'm just calling him and he's just calling me.
It
and
all
we-
depends on the person and what their intentions are,
Yeah,
basically.
but it's clear that your intentions are to
Yeah.
continue as family, and you
Right.
welcome the wife too.
Yeah.
Okay, so two women, a woman, a man, y'all think that they can be friends without having sex.
Mm-hmm.
They're not in a relationship. Y'all not married. You and just chilling. Y'all could be friends, right?
Yep.
As
Yeah.
long as lines are not being crossed.
True.
You think that can happen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now, y'all went left
This is
field.
set up. I feel like this is set up.
Y'all went left field. Again, she said she has a brother who's best friend. She includes everybody, right? Now, you get in a relationship, okay? You have this man who has this best friend that he's never had sex with. She's calling him for relationship advice, blah, blah, blah. She's not including you. She's not. She doesn't want to hear your opinion. She just wants to hear his because that's all she had for the last 12 years. Is that okay?
No, because,
No,
that was
because
my
now
past.
once he got married, that's a
Yeah.
part of him. So you need to accept it all.
Yeah.
And that's my opinion about
So you
that.
I agree.
You cutting his best friend off.
She ain't
go.
cut off. We can
we're-
slowly wean her out the picture.
We are her best friend. Like,
Slowly
we are her
wean
best
her
friend.
out.
So you saying full circle, you
the
saying
pers-
cut a chick off.
The 12 years
I
that
just
you
feel
had
like
him,
if you don't want to be my friend, what are you doing? Why are you talking to my husband if you don't want to be my friend?
because now we're one.
I don't get that. Yeah, like if
I'm not just his girlfriend,
yeah.
I'm his wife.
So the same friend had an ex that went to his church, him and his wife's church. And she was
listen
like,
to this.
no. And she was like, hi, had a little cute little nickname for him. The same
Oh,
nickname
no.
I call, but
Oh, no.
however, I would be like, you know,
Ready to fight. She ready to fight already. What's his nickname?
had a little cute little nickname. It's not cute, just the abbreviation of the real name. You know, I call him that too, but it's not
who said you can
disrespectful.
call him that?
That's what I grew
Not
up
you,
calling
not you, but who said the other lady could call him that because you called
And
him
then
that?
it was just a vibe that the wife felt that it was the intentions weren't pure.
Exactly.
Okay, with me, I've never had that problem. Hey, honey, hi,
Yeah.
I love you too. That's my sister. But however, the other woman was like,
That women's
I kind of
intuition.
miss what I had. I'm sorry, I let it go, and now he's with you.
you know. You know.
But you know, a woman always feel when you get that
Yeah.
vibe. So the intentions were not pure, and sure enough, it came about where they kind of tried to cross. Hold up. I'm married. No, I've been there, done that.
Oh, we about
Thank
to
you,
fight.
ma'am. And that's what he said.
outside
You know,
his church.
All right, so I got another question for y'all.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, say this person had a best friend that they did not have sex with, okay? And they were married. But the husband had assumptions that they had sex. Or that the other person wanted to have sex with them. Consistently, would you cut that best friend off because to save your husband's face?
I would, because it goes back to that gut feeling that we have. Like, if I feel like this woman is trying it, and I say, babe, nah, cut her loose, because I'm not
He
feeling
better
that.
cut her loose.
I'm not feeling that. Like, I'm getting some
got
vibes.
eyes. I'm scared. Shit.
You better cut her
Like,
off.
hey.
She spoke to you a little too for me. Cut her
yeah,
off.
true.
So, in the same breath, I would respect him, too. Like, okay, you may be peeping something I'm not peeping. I'm not a man. So
I think
he's
I would go
gone.
to my friend and ask him though, like
You think he gonna like, yeah, Treese, I'm trying to fuck you.
I would hope so.
Your husband
If
right.
we friends, I would hope so. But then I would be like, too, like maybe like I would agree with you, but then I don't know because then I'm saying cut everybody off. But then I'm like, if that's my friend,
That you
I
didn't
feel like
have
I'm
sex
a good
with,
judge of
that you've been
character.
friends for 12 years. Now
that's
you
my
like,
friend. He wouldn't do nothing like that to me. But I don't know.
That
I guess I would have to
Well,
respect.
Confiding him and he rubbed that thigh. You might.
Oh no, you wait. He was right. Oh no, then I would run away because then I would know like, oh, he was right. But you know what I mean?
But you gotta get to that point.
I
You could've
know.
just cut him off.
Kiviana. Okay.
But then when does it like become just intuition and a gut feeling opposed to insecurity?
And
Hey,
jealousy.
But
and
what's the
jealousy.
difference?
Do you get what I'm
I feel
saying?
Like it kind of.
It
No,
is
it
a
kind of
difference.
because you
It's
do
a
have
difference.
women that you're like, okay, they're sincere. Like, you know, if you brought Shell around your husband, you're
I'm
like,
like,
oh hey boo.
No, you would not.
It would be different. Like you get a different type of vibe. Even if
true.
it were his friend, Shell
That's
was his
true.
friend.
That's true.
It's just the feeling as a woman
That
that
we
you
get.
get.
That you know.
Like, hold on, wait a minute.
Right.
But then
You doing too
sometimes
much.
You can't. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you can't. Like sometimes you really.
Sometimes
You
we
can't what?
we a little too
can't
tricky.
tell. They
You
be
can't
sweet as
tell.
pie.
They
Yeah.
too
Talk to
slick.
Oh, no, I can
you
tell.
No, sometimes you can.
Nah,
I've been in
sometimes they be
situations
playing. Like I said,
he's
she
like,
was
hey,
bringing
you
wine
my
to the house
friend.
after church, going to church, doing all of this,
And probably
then
offering
took
you
the
some
man.
wine.
Girl, yes, it did.
I don't know. I never experienced
But
that.
how would you feel? And you're like, okay, she's good. Yeah, I feel like she's coming around a little too often, but she's a church friend.
But like, why is she coming around?
But
I
why
guess?
is
Yeah.
she?
And if you're doing this for all the other church members,
And if I'm not there, why you sitting at my house waiting for me to? You know what I'm saying?
wait your ass in that car.
Yeah.
Or
Or
come
tell her,
back
oh,
when
I
you
was
get
And
here.
that's
let
kind
her
of
know I
really
was
what
here.
the hint was when
yeah.
she wasn't around,
Don't
and
bring
then
your
she
ass to my
came.
house.
Hold on,
And
why
you
are you
know I'm
dropping
not
off
home.
stuff and you don't
Yeah.
see the car in the yard?
You know I'm
Like,
not
yeah,
here. And you
know.
my friend. What are you
Purpose.
doing?
And you didn't call before you came?
right?
Right.
I don't know. It's a little different down south. You ain't always got to call.
Come out.
Shit.
Try that up here.
Yeah, you won't get an answer.
You don't always have to call. I don't know.
I don't know either.
You don't know
Shit,
about
don't
that.
come in my
I mean,
house.
Yeah. First of all, I'm not about to take the drive if I know you're not home. Gas
on.
is too expensive.
well, she stayed right up the street, so it was kind of convenient.
Well, she already had her plan. She knew.
She had her
I'm
map
gonna
out.
buy that house
right up the
there.
I ain't gotta get my car. I can just walk up the
Got
street.
him.
Perfect.
Got
Some
him.
sugar.
True.
So did we answer your question, Michelle? We said
No.
no. We said no.
I heard your answer.
no.
I
just
said
don't wanna
no.
accept it.
Well,
you-
you said
Dang,
yes.
y'all making me want. Damn,
We
I
just-
gotta-
we just
I
not
gotta
on the same
undivorce
page.
This man and tell him no. Like you were right. No, I don't believe that.
Cut. You have to cut them.
No,
Cut.
no.
Cut him. Let it go.
Well, she has to
You gotta
live
be
and
like
learn. She has to live and learn. It's her journey.
So, if your husband, let me ask you this, hypothetically speaking, if your husband were like, yeah, I know that's just a friend now. However, honey, I ain't feeling that. Would you cut him off clean?
Dun, 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 dun. No.
Okay,
That's
wait.
still my
wait.
friend.
Out of respect, I mean, and I said husband,
My
not
stubborn
boyfriend.
ass.
Would out of respect, how would you
Okay.
approach that?
In the past, no. Where I am now,
I can't stand it.
if I did not have sex with this person, yes.
Okay.
You would
Okay.
cut them off.
If I had sex with the person and he said,
If you
hey,
had sex.
if I had sex with the person, then
If you did not have sex and your husband was like, I don't like him, I'll get these funny vibes.
and I'd be like, why?
Because
Be a
he wants you,
conversation.
Shell. You just don't see it, but he wants you, baby.
You tripping.
But baby, I
something
think we should wait and see what happens because
But I'm
I
kind of like
feel-
you. I'm kind of like Michelle on that with that
I'm
one.
like, no, like, why you? But I guess I'm just so fucking like stubborn and like set in my ways. Like, dog, you got your own friends. You get to talk to whoever you want to. Like, why I
Right.
gotta cut my people off for you? But I do understand, like you said, Kiviana, we have to be full circle and like respect and bring it all in and to be one.
That's only if you feel like he
In a
worth
marriage.
it. Well, if he a husband, then he worth it. But
You ain't gotta be worth it.
well, you do gotta be worth it. I'm not about to call my friends over and just be stuck with you.
Man.
Now.
But I feel like you have to have an outside life where you're gonna go fucking
Yeah, you
crazy.
do. You have to have friends.
Like you got to. You can't
But,
just be.
so you
me and my
have to
husband
have
all the
I
friends
can
time.
that
understand
have
that,
outside life?
but
No, not just male friends.
You gotta have
have
other
female
friends.
But
too.
I guess I've been with my husband for almost 12 years.
Forever,
We've been
ever,
married.
forever,
So
Ever,
what?
ever,
Like,
ever.
no, I was with mine for 13.
Well,
so
we
what?
have
How
only
long?
been
Like,
married
no.
for over a year. It'll be 2 years in June. And I don't have any male friends, and I'm perfectly fine. I have all female
I
friends.
mean, I feel like his male friends are
His
for
male friends
certain
are my
people.
friends.
So I don't get along with females
So-
like
Yeah, that's what I
that.
said. It's for
And
certain
all
people.
of my friends just happen to be guys. You better get with it or get off. But I don't know. That's just kind of the train I'm talking about.
It's different girls.
Hop on
Different
it, hop
girls
on.
really do just
But
click
out
with
of
males.
if I had a significant other, I would definitely, out of respect, take their opinion into
How would
consideration.
you now?
She said in consideration.
Consideration.
She was,
You
she
heard
said,
that.
I
Into
hear what you're
consideration.
saying,
I didn't say
but I'm
yeah.
going to think about it.
I am real. Yeah.
All right.
But like I feel like I've always had brothers, so I never like needed a male friend. Like I had male friends that we were friends before, and we grew apart because we moved places. But after that, it was nothing. Like if we were friends since 3rd grade, but once you left and we weren't friends anymore, I'm not meeting a new male friend
Right.
in high school. I met my husband in high school, so I mean I met you both at the same
No,
time.
you my friend.
When I first met you, you were my friend because I liked you.
Oh,
So now you both are in competition. So you're not really my friend. You're a competition for my husband.
Can you think she
if-
got
I don't
life
know.
just
I
laid
think
out?
that
What
if
about
you
your
make it, I think that you make it a competition and maybe how it would go personally. But you can still, hey, you went to school with this person. Hey, I went to school with this person. we can still be friends.
Okay, all right.
Especially if nothing ever happened.
I'm flipping it
They're
again.
just my associate.
If nothing ever
Like,
happened.
if I
Now
see
it's
you,
an
I say,
associate.
We cool.
Hey.
We cool.
Like, yeah, hey,
I
we
would
want
to keep in contact.
together.
Because I
Yeah.
still keep in contact with my high school
I have
friends.
to barely keep in
She
contact
loyal.
with my female friends. So
And
I
I've
show her.
never
loyal.
been to a class reunion. No, but we
Some people are
still
like that. I'm not like that
we
either.
remain in contact.
All right, flip it. Okay. Two women are dating.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I said this earlier. Two women dating, and they got a friend. So y'all gonna be like, oh, well, she giving you vibes like she want to smash you, so she gotta go.
Yes, I don't care about the sex.
Yeah.
The
No
gender
matter
of
what.
you.
No, but this is a female. She just chilling.
It's the same thing.
If I'm a
she
female
likes
and I'm
men.
dating you,
She don't like women.
she don't like women yet.
Oh.
All women have those bisexual tendencies.
Fuck no, not
Yes,
all
it-
women.
Don't
Just
keep
because
me
you
out
be
of
like,
that.
oh, you should be like, oh, she's a nice, oh, she got that. Like, don't mean you got
Oh,
that.
no.
definitely
So
like a
if
girl's
your
butt.
straight man go, hey babe, that nigga got a big dick. in
Look
his
at his
shorts
look at
on.
his sweatpants
You gonna
print.
like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you?
Wait a minute.
No, but I do look at girls' butts.
Me
though.
too.
Oh, she got a nice rack.
And have you
Like,
seen your
hold
girl?
on.
Have you seen your friends naked?
So does that mean that
Most
you're
of the
bisexual?
time, yeah.
No.
Have you seen Jeremy? Have you seen your friends naked?
You play football,
And
so
he's
you had
a
to see them
man.
and you had to see them in the locker room.
No.
He
I
played
mean,
football, so
growing
you seen them
up,
in the fucking
I mean,
locker room.
I also went to
In the
a
locker room, so you seen them niggas naked.
But
But you wasn't like.
and then you're like, wait, and people like, oh damn, look at her titties. No, so you're not.
you do be like,
So you're
damn,
not
they looking kind of
bisexual.
perky today. Like, ooh, your ass look nice in them jeans. Women do say shit like that
Women
all
are
the
Women
time.
are different like
Yes,
that. Women are different.
Women
Women
are
be
different.
bisexual,
It was
right?
nothing for me to be a child and have a best friend come over and your friend sleep in the bed with you, whatever. You on your side, I'm on my side.
But would you let your son
homo.
do that with his friend? Exactly.
I think it's a little
Exactly.
different with guys though. It's different.
It's
with
different with
guys.
guys. It's different.
Definitely different with guys.
It's like, you know,
friendly.
like, yeah, I've definitely seen all friends, some parts of body.
too.
I've
like-
seen.
I mean, but that's just girls. We all got the same thing.
Exactly.
So does men. They
All
all
right,
got
so
the
you
same-
in a
No, but
again.
men are judging it. It's like, damn, nigga. My
I don't
dick
think men
bigger
would
than
ever let
yours.
themselves be in that situation.
But we see that shit with like,
Yeah.
why you looking at his?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a testosterone thing. Mike Epps even said it on his stand-up. He was like, if a nigga got a small dick, he walking around mad at the world. You wondering why he just pissed off at you? It's because he got a small dick.
Look, he don't, got
He don't
short
know what to
man
do with
complex,
it.
He got short dick complex. Oh man.
But to get back at your question, Michelle, I guess I wouldn't, because it goes back to saying I have a female friend that's my friend, and my husband don't like her.
But then, I mean,
Now what? You gonna
but
let
then
her go?
would you cut her
Hold on,
off?
wait, yes, exactly.
Would
you
you
gonna
cut
let
the
her
female friend
go?
off?
Speak the truth, Kiviana.
Okay, if he was like, I don't want you hanging around her. She's too ratchet.
She's too
She's
ratchet.
single. She always
bring
wants you to
all the
go.
men
Like,
around.
yeah,
No, but
I
it's
can't
different.
even.
I feel like that shouldn't be a deal breaker for a friendship just because she ratchet. Like,
She bring all
But
the
that
she
would
bring
be
all the
because
around.
you're
like, if she don't make
married.
me
What
good, if
you're
she don't make me
married
good,
and
if she
she's
like
not?
conniving and like trying to set me up to fail, and my husband see that, then I would listen. But if you just saying, "Oh, she too ratchet for you to be with," I'm gonna be like, "That's my friend. We've been friends. She been ratchet."
I don't know. We
when
had
I met
that
her, she was
discussion
ratchet.
at work.
Like, nah. But if she trying to like sabotage my life,
We
then-
had that
So you only
discussion
let
at
her go
work.
if she try to sabotage your life or your marriage. Other than
Yeah,
that,
I feel
other
like-
than that, you're gonna fight for her and you're gonna tell your husband that you're gonna keep her around.
I wouldn't say I would fight for her. I might limit the interactions they have with each other. Like if we having
So
something, I
if
wouldn't
you
invite
still
her and say,
wanna
"Oh,
hang
come
out-
on over."
Not and go even come over. Like, hey girl, what you doing tonight? You married? You got
I would
a
still go
family,
out,
and
but
she
I
wanna
wouldn't make
go
it as
out.
frequent as it was.
But he doesn't like it. He doesn't care for it because she's very free spirited. She do what she wants.
And
She
she
ain't got
drags
But you
Yeah,
should trust
into
me
She's
enough.
single.
Well,
That you shouldn't be in. And then now, next thing you know, you at
I'm
this,
just saying,
this
'cause-
singles only party with your single friend, and you're married, and then
and I'm gonna keep telling everybody, I'm married. I'm married. I'm married.
until
I'm
that
married.
one man that you
I'm
said, you know,
married.
you flirty a little bit,
Oh, but
Trace.
I'm married.
Until that one cute guy that you see, it's
I'm
more
like,
like,
but I'm married. Dad.
How you doing?
I'm married.
I'm married. See my ring. I'm married.
As you
Are
bet
you
your
gonna
ass
have
to
that ring
hat.
on that day?
Look,
She gonna do this, y'all.
Are you gonna have that ring on that day?
Just flip it over a little bit.
I think
say
I
it
don't know.
another
I
way.
just I don't know. I'm loyal when it comes to my friends. So it's like I would have to really I would have to see it from my eyes,
Oh, wait a
from my
minute,
own
you
eyes.
loyal now, but just 2 seconds ago,
When
you
it comes
said you
to-
was letting the man go.
I
if
think
he was
it's
your friend.
gender
No,
specific.
I think it is.
Oh.
It is different.
Oh,
It's
okay.
different.
For the female
did I
and
say
the
I was
male.
let the male go?
Yeah, she was
you
gonna let that
did.
man
You
go.
did. You
Oh.
said
He
you
got
would let
to
him go.
You don't want no
I
drama
think it
in
is
your
different,
life.
though. I think it is different. It's different. Because females bond differently. We just said it. We see each other naked.
Exactly.
You know, if I saw my male friend naked, I might look at him like, damn. I didn't know
The
you had
thought
that
still
shit
in your
down
mind.
there. You know what I'm saying? But females, we can do that with each other. So it's a different type of
true.
connection and
every
bond.
time
You
I
know what I
see
mean?
you.
So yeah, now every time I see him, it's like, ding.
I remember why you're my friend.
Right? So it's different. It's just different. I don't know with that one. I don't know.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't have any male friends because my husband said
We talking about female friends. We talking about
he
female.
listened to our podcast.
I don't have no male friends either, though.
Yeah.
I don't.
Wrong, she was just joking.
I'm just playing, baby.
Oh my God.
I've been in situations like that before.
So has your
and-
husband ever disliked a female friend?
I don't think she could say that. I don't think she should say that. I think she should just plead the fifth.
Okay.
Was it
please,
me?
Hypothetically speaking.
No, I ain't sitting at the table right now. Is it me?
It is a friend that's
Like,
sitting
nah.
at the table right now. That my husband-
Michelle!
Ciao.
Why he don't like you, Michelle?
It is a friend at the table that my husband didn't like. And we still remain friends because the reasons why.
Why you looking at me? Patrice! Is it me?
That's why I haven't texted you in a few days, Trace.
Oh my God, my heart is breaking. Go ahead.
Michelle made me say it.
Y'all
made her
so
feel
awkward. But I had to look at the reasons that you don't like her is because some of the activities she's engaging in. And I get it. You say birds of a feather flock together. However, with the same bird with different paths, I don't flock like that. So I need for you to trust me. And if you don't trust me, then that's another issue that we're going to address. But I'm not going to stop being friends with her because you don't like her decisions. Her decisions aren't mine.
Man, that's true.
But what if he feels like she influences you?
Then then I will have to dig in his shit. So what you trying to say?
I'm not a follower.
Right.
I'm
like,
a
what you trying to say
leader.
about me?
Hold on. Y'all know I'm going to push
you
back.
just saying-
You know I'm about to push back.
God.
You
Here we
know I'm about
go.
to push back. Now, what if it's a male?
That's
You ain't gonna say the same shit? Oh, you think I'm a follower? You think I'm a dick hopper? I'm gonna just hop on
No,
him
that's
because
different.
he like me.
We just established these
How?
different connections with friends.
Just because one got a vagina and one got a penis.
yeah.
it matters.
I
That
don't know
makes a
because you could
difference.
probably fuck them both.
Yeah, you now they got
can.
strap-ons.
I'm just
She
saying.
has-
But it's
One has a
different.
dick in their pants, one has one in their pocket.
It's just different.
Okay.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
different. That's
I'm
all I
just
can
saying.
say. It's a little different.
But no, but it does make it awkward. I think when it comes to gender, if my husband was to tell me that I had a male that he didn't want my friend, it's easier for me to cut this male off because in my mind, my man is my everything. I can come talk to him, so I have no ties or no things that I want. I have to commit to you, regardless to how long we've been friends. I can check in on you periodically, but I'm not as close to you as I used to be. But if
Right.
you're my female friend. You're my friend, you're my sister.
Yeah.
We're not. It's nothing else. It's
Right.
sisterhood here.
Yeah.
So it's why you want me to cut it off with her? Because you think
That's
she's
gonna
bad
make me
influence on
sad.
me? I don't have a problem doing that for the opposite sex. You're not my bro.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
My bro.
My bro.
Yeah.
He ain't my bro. All right, son.
Like Chilby.
All right. So guys, clearly we're not going to come to an agreement with this. We don't know if we want to be friends with benefits. We don't know if we can have friends with benefits. We don't know if we can have friends or not. So, listeners, stay tuned for the next podcast to see what love decides. And you can also go onto our Instagram page at L.O.V.Empowerment and tell us what you think. Can you have friends with benefits? Can you be friends with the opposite sex in a relationship? Let us know what you think. Bye.
Bye.
Later. Bye.
York City.